Hallöchen und willkommen zurück bei Your to Die, Death Game by Majority. Wir haben das erste Voting durch und die 4 Kandidaten stehen fest. Es sind 3, die wir erwartet haben und eine Person, die ich nicht erwartet habe. Warte. Kitaro ist nicht dabei? Nee, wer ist dabei? Oh, Kitaro wurde nicht gewählt. Okay, dann... Was? Seltsam. Okay. Wir haben So, erwartet. Keiji, erwartet. Kana, bisschen seltsam. Und komischerweise haben wir Now, die ich gar nicht erwartet habe. Aber naja. Now, please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we're gonna proceed along, digging into the details of the traits.
Big Sis Rico, you got it, meow!
Dasha quietly sat in the chair again.
There were 4 traits made in total. That ain't that many.
By the way, I've been a commenter the whole way. Wolf didn't get traded with even once.
Trading cards requires 3 tokens. It's only so many people could make trades. Das ist wahr. Okay. The token crankings had Kitaro at first, and Jin last, if I heard right. Me, you, and Now were near the bottom, right? I don't think we had enough tokens to trade cards.
My heart was probably wondering when I get past a bad card, meow. But my role didn't change up to the very end, woof. I made it through all 5 trades.
5? There were 4 trades made in total.
That ain't that many. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Then we gotta give him more time to sort it out.
Ah! Es gab 5?
Mascarilla, that's wrong, meow.
What?
There were 5 trades, woof.
5? Wait, huh?
By my memory, there were 3 trades. Then I heard there was one just before the main game. Ah, I get it. You misunderstood, Kitaro. There were 2 trades while you went out.
What?
Ist das eine Heizung? Macht der schon die ganze Zeit? Wartet. Okay. Meine Heizung. Wie doof. So, weiter geht's.
What? That don't make no sense.
That's all line, meow.
Sorry, but nobody's giving me an explanation.
Ah, well, that's on us. Hey, Kitaro, when was it that you passed sacrifice to Sarah? Was? When you passed Sarah the sacrifice card. Actually, did you have sacrifice from the start?
Nah, that ain't it. The first card I had was Commoner.
I get it. That tells me most of the traits.
What? I don't have a clue, woof. Why's that, meow?
Because your friendly policeman maybe made the first trade.
For real?
Who'd you trade what? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Das stimmt! Das stimmt, ich war Commander zuerst.
Then what card did Sarah start with?
I have no reason to lie, but at first I was a commoner.
You trade Keymaster for Commander, meow?
Nein! And I didn't know she was doing it. Huh. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sarah's hand. In the second trade, what got traded? Someone sacrificed and Kitaro's commoner.
Exactly.
Someone's sacrifice was swapped with Kitaro's commoner. And in the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kitaro's sacrifice were swapped.
Yep, that's what I mean.
Mascarilla, tell us everything you can remember, meow.
We're gonna have you tell us all the details of the third trade.
Ugh.
Seltsam.
At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, meow. So I wanna know the situation, woof.
The third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. These trades, I better keep them sorted out in my head too. You can now sort out the details of the trades. Oh god! The top row of this table is what cards everyone had to start with. Those further to the right had more tokens to spend, in broad strokes at least. The next row is what cards everyone had after the first trade. Below that is of the third. Okay. Bottom row is after the 5th trait. In other words, the roads they end up with. Of course, this is all guesswork. I'll work it if new information comes out. Okay. Okay. Dann habe ich... Jetzt hat... Da müsste die immer mit mir getauscht haben. Okay, spannend. Hallo? Red mit mir. Kitaro, why are you talking?
I was off doing all this stuff by myself, Wolf. I want to see the laptop, meow.
What stuff did you do exactly?
It's not relevant right now, meow.
The third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. I was worried because you were acting strange, Sarah. To think you've been trained to sacrifice. Damn Katara, you're gonna make the trade on the spot and then act all innocent.
Huh? Something strange here. Why would you deny it, Kitaro?
What?
I mean, you need a ring-up box to trade. If you used it on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? Stimmt, der stand noch bei uns. Where could he be hiding? Oh, nicht schon wieder. Achtung, ihr müsst Augen zu machen wahrscheinlich, wenn ihr... Sonst werdet ihr gleich geblitzt, glaube ich. Weil das kann sehr hell werden hier. Das kann hier sehr, sehr hell werden. Von daher... Wenn ihr Augenprobleme habt oder hier... Dann... Weggucken. Denn das kann ganz schön wehtun.
Be as silent as you want. It's no use.
Spit all out, Kitaro. I meant to cooperate with Sarah with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm a pathetic adult. The third trait, my sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me. It was So's doing. Natürlich!
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So he knew I had to sacrifice.
What?
When everybody was sharing the laptop, so I wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use the ring-up box to trade my sacrifice with Sarah's keymaster.
Don't know a thing about that.
Wait a second. He just two other people to make trade with them? You can't do that?
It must be possible, huh? So you can't say that with confidence. So, isn't it about time you confess? Huh? Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, KG. Ich glaube, man kann es, wenn man Tokens hat von der Person vielleicht. Oh, das sieht cooler aus. The discussion is stuck in equilibrium. Failing to come to an agreement. How about I hear the truth from your mouth? About what? Between the statements these two give, I should either affirm correct ones or deny incorrect ones.
Exactly, because he was with us.
The question is, how did you know the sacrifice? She's just rolling on her head with this assumption that I knew.
Exactly, what terrifying Gil.
I didn't do anything like that. You have proof? Now that you mention it, I'm at loss. Damn it! Okay.
No, peeking would be impossible.
Oh yeah? Then I guess you couldn't have done it. Is the suspicion cleared?
Precisely, you saw it directly. Carl's intent was to negotiate with So. And as a condition for his trade, he showed So a sacrifice card. It's natural to think that.
Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. How about you use that imagination to consider what the negotiation was like? Kitaro started to negotiate outside So's bedroom door, huh? Were you watching or what?
Yes, even So's already recognized that fact.
Haha, that's right. How did So react to Kitaro's proposition? How did So react to it?
No, you were brave.
Nah, I was trembling like a puppy. Miss Sarah, don't love strangers and with weirdly powerful high school girls like yourself.
Huh?
Right, he promptly invited him in to talk. Hey, you do know Kitaru despises people quite a bit. So what really threw caution to the wind and opened the door for him? Ach, I can't upset the balance. Let's start over. Oh, ich muss nochmal... Ah! Ernsthaft? Ja, das stimmt wohl. Dann... Das... Fuck, falsch rum. Das, so. Dann... Das stimmt. Und jetzt kommt das hier. No, I'm sure So was on guard. Kitaru had taken the laptop from him once before. So wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. Then did they make a deal through the door? How amusing, I just thought of a way. Kitaru slipped the table under the door. One you consider might betray him. Ah, gute Fragen. Gute Frage eigentlich. That's it exactly. That's what Kitaru did to propose this deal. So must have been fairly wary of Kitaru, who could be best him using force. So Kitaru informed him that he was a sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. Well, that's awkward. So, you had yet another objective on top of tokens in the Sarah folder. To control the sacrifice as you wanted. You got it. After the second trade, me and Kana were working on the escape plan. Then I heard Kitaru through the door. "Wanna make a deal?" he said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet on the door. And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop.
What do you do? What do you know? Sarah. You saw that number of security footage, right?
Huh?
Well, it's the truth.
Ha ha ha!
I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was an absurd trial, I tell ya. They told me, set up the props used for the death game.
That's true. You set up the cards.
Yeah, because I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set.
Kai?
Oh. It's like I killed him. Kai took a stage card, I just placed it random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time.
Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens.
100 meow.
No shit, that's enough for 2 trades. But you left yourself enough for just 1 trade. How cunning. Pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty allard you are.
Say again!
All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first, and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the 3rd trait? I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. Huh? The 4th trait was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah?
What are you talking about?
I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? I didn't do any trades. Your guess is off the mark there. I didn't do any trades. In fact, I couldn't. Someone stole my wallet. That's a poor excuse.
Quiet, loner. I was with Big Sarah for the 4th trade, wolf.
So was I.
So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then.
Well then, I must have been an ally who did it for you. Keiji, you took the sacrifice with Sarah, didn't you?
What? What's the meaning of this?
It's really very simple. The 2 of them were accomplices. Miss Sarah and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and have Keiji win the vote. I suspect the 5th trait that followed was Miss Sarah and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random criminals to have trade. Then the sacrifice is Keiji? That's all a wild fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the 5th trait. So spouting nonsense to lead everyone by the nose. If my reasoning is correct. Keiji's sacrifice, and the sages, miss now, perhaps?
I'm the sage?
Yep, so maybe it'll be fine if we have Miss Now die this time.
Wait a second! At the start you said you were the sacrifice.
Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner.
No way, then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me?
Huh, I see. Guess choosing anyway about Keiji is the same in the end. Then let's vote for Kana, since she's the least valuable.
So...
Enough. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? So, you're just sighing to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm the keymaster. Huh? What are you saying? The keymaster is Kitaro, though.
Looks like we got him good.
I'm a commoner! I'm the sacrifice! I'm the sage! Oh!
My reroll is sage!
Kitaro's the sage?
Ridiculous. That's impossible. It's possible, alright. And as a sage, I make an announcement. Keiji's without doubt the keymaster.
It can't be true, that's all. You're on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with, it was Kitaro. Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we? The trade between Mr. Policeman and Kitaro. Schon wieder? Ernsthaft jetzt? So, ich mach's mal ganz hoch, einfach damit es warm jetzt wieder wird. Ah! Mein Kopfhörer.
First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage.
When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kitaro that we team up.
And so in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kitaro's cards got traded?
That fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loner, meow meow.
Hold on. Kitaro went to pass out during the fourth raid? Ja und? Das ist doch egal. Warte. Das macht auch keinen Sinn, oder? Keymaster Commoner. Dann Keymaster Commoner. Dann Keymaster Sacrifice von jemandem bekommen. Dann Sacrifice Keymaster. Und dann Keymaster Sage. Und dann Sage Sage. Okay, das ist nicht hilfreich. Das ist doch schlimmer als... Oh Gott, das ist noch schlimmer als Rubbel. Hört man es rummeln überhaupt? Vielleicht ein bisschen. Ah, das ist nervig. Warum rubbelt die jetzt wieder, die blöde Heizung? Ah, das ist nervig. Na egal. So. Ja genau. Okay. When I learned about the sacrifice incident, I proposed to Kitaro that we team up.
That fourth trade sure ended up pushing the loner now, meow.
When I learned about the sacrifice incident, I proposed to Kitaro that we team up. That said, when I first spotted him, I just pacified him since he was pissed. But I ended up talking with Kitaro, and we thought things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Kitaro's keymaster. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kitaro was passed out. Since Kitaro figured it out during the main game, I was able to put the story together. It's all down to the power of the card, even by noticing Kitaro's keymaster.
First, when So betrayed me out with sacrifice, I went stomping on a range. Seeing you acting funny, Sarah, I was convinced the sacrifice had moved to Ya. I wouldn't let it stand. I decided I'd knock him down and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so I trust Keiji. And had him take custody of all my away tokens.
All of them? Das sind noch 50 weitere. Also ein Trade.
Hold on, Kitaro. Weren't you passed out during the fourth trade? I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but...
Is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic.
And so on the fourth trade, Cage and Kitaro cards got traded? Girl, I'm getting confused.
Me too. Ich auch.
The fourth trade, that fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loner, meow, meow. I'm sure Miss Policeman was burning with a desire to see justice carried out, meow. He used the whole 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla just to defeat the loner wolf. Huh? Before Miss Policeman said he didn't have any tokens at the fourth trade, meow. And he couldn't have traded Wolf.
Das ist falsch. Er hat Tokens bekommen. Hat er gesagt hier.
You gave him all your tokens, meow.
Sure did. And seems like that landed way outside South Pole Park.
Shut up! Running out of Levy, huh? Are we? I've still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Kitaro's having the Keymaster? Is the only way to do that during the main game was the Sage power of clairvoyance? Huh? So you still don't know? Okay. Let's resume the discussion. We were able to extract new statements from So. You just have to keep going. Seeing through to who the Keymaster is. Isn't the only way to do that during the main game with his Sage power and clairvoyance? Mal gucken. I don't need that garbage. Okay, dann nicht. Die sind doch niemals die beiden, oder? Das macht doch keinen Sinn. Ernsthaft? The power of the card. You don't mean... Yeah. The Sage's clairvoyance, of course. The Sage could use clairvoyance even outside of the main game? That's what the tablet's were for. You intentionally didn't mention it? Unraveled all the mysteries now? This should prove it. Miss Policeman used clairvoyance to see Kitaro's Keymaster. Then I made the fourth trade to swap Kitaro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now, there isn't even a need to discuss the fifth date anymore. Convinced of your victory early, you confessed I'm a commoner. Any other question? No, there's something odd about Keiji's story. It'll become clear if I look back at the traits so far. The card I had at first was a commoner. Keiji was the Keymaster. And in the first trade, the Keymaster was sent to me, and my commoner to Keiji. Next, the second trade. The sacrifice went to Kitaro, and his commoner went to someone else. Okay. Next, the third trade. So initiated the trade that sent me the sacrifice and Kitaro the Keymaster. And the fourth trade? The Keymaster went to Keiji and the Sage to Kitaro. The part that's strange, sure enough, is... it's... No. The Sage card? Die Keymaster Card? Ich meine... Die Sage... Warum ist die Sage Card komisch? The Sage Card is out of place. Keiji should have been a commoner the whole time. Stimmt eigentlich. Was hat der... Ach ja, stimmt ja! Nee, warte, hä? Ja, wo kann er sein? Er kann den Keymaster bekommen haben, einfach jemand noch nicht. So why did Kenji have the Sage? At the time of the fourth trade? That must mean... he's lying about having the Sage now. No, that's not it. Because Keiji was able to see the... Aber... Oh! Hä? Aber ich hab doch gesehen, dass das Keymaster war. Keiji's first cut being the Keymaster... That was a lie. Aber hat jemand anders mit mir getauscht? KG hätte Sage von dem Beginn. Was? Aber wie konnte das denn so gut getimed werden? And so his clairvoyance let him see who had... Oh! Er hat dafür gesorgt, dass ich sie von jemand anderem kriege, der sie vorher hatte. Which is why... Oh, Entschuldigung. In the first trade, he could make me and the person with the key master trade. But if he did that, hasn't he been lying to me this whole time?
Are you really going to vote for Sol?
No.
Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more.
Don't be stupid. You're candid now. If the discussion leads to you getting picked.
I'm afraid too, but I just get a weird feeling. Are we sure Sol is really a commoner? And that KG is the keymaster?
Something's odd. You're exactly right. There are still mysteries remaining. In the fifth trade, why did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? And the other party was a commoner. This isn't a problem we can ignore.
Yeah, meow. This fifth trade, we should talk about it some move.
By any chance we picked the sacrifice, we're done for you there.
We shouldn't need any more discussion. KG? Digging up all conclusions? I'm just gonna make us more lost. It's just gonna make us more lost. What? Digging up all conclusions? It's just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, so... That's how it'll end. No, no. We can't do that, KG. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth.
Alright. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the four who are in the final vote.
That's fun.
Okay. Das machen wir aus dem nächsten Part, denn jetzt wird es anscheinend ziemlich schnell und ziemlich hitzig. Deswegen, das kann auf den nächsten Part warten. Ich danke fürs Zugucken und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.